My name is Ben Oakley. I am 21 years of age and I have a very rare condition called stiff person syndrome. Stiff person syndrome is unfortunately not studied anywhere in the world, and there's nothing really known about it. We don't know where we're going, what we're doing, and unfortunately we've been lost for quite some time. But about 18 months ago I actually started on medicinal cannabis, and it's been the best thing that's happened to me. It's 4 years as of the 21st of November next month since I've been like this, going from triathlon fit, just doing the Sydney to Gong 2 weeks beforehand, getting my licence a week beforehand, ambitions of joining the Navy to nothing. Was pretty hard, but medicinal cannabis has given me life, and it's allowing me to improve and reduce a lot of the opiate-based crap that the doctors are giving me. A lot of that stuff is leaving me clouded, and I'm struggling. But thanks to medicinal cannabis, I've been able to cut a lot of those opiates out, continue to improve, and still kick some massive goals. And this is a game changer. We chose to come public about this because it didn't really have anything to do with me. It was more the fact that we know that this is such a game changer and is going to improve people's lives. We came out to get this done, to make sure that everyday people can access medicinal cannabis. We don't want people to have a rare condition like mine, or epilepsy, or cancer, or Parkinson's disease, or anything like that. This needs to be available for everyone, because this is such a beneficial relief for health, and it surprises me every day. There's always something new that I didn't know about it. And I'd just like to say a quick thank you to you, Lucy, and United in Compassion for doing what you guys have done, because you guys inspired us to come out. And
you changed it for everybody, Lucy. You really did. And Dan's story has been such a powerful, emotive story. We are also holding a viewing of A Life of Its Own in Wollongong on the 21st of November. It will be literally 4 years to the day since Ben collapsed unexplainedly. It took us a year to find even some sort of an answer, and even then we got an answer that cancer would have been easier. And I know there are quite a few people here who understand medicine, so you understand that at least with cancer you have a chance of survival. We don't know with Ben. Ben has had nearly 600 very acute full body spasms, and for anyone who would like to know a little more about Ben's story, I recommend you look up Roll On Ben Oakley, and I know quite a few people around here already have. Ben's a pretty unique character. His condition was out of the blue, very much out of the blue. As he said, triathlon fit. But we've taken his story and we're trying to do something positive with it. We've started our own charity called Drop a Dollar for Rare Diseases, and the movie night that we're holding on the 21st of November will be not only an information event, the story of Dan and Lucy and A Life of Its Own. Ben will be speaking there as well and showing part of his story. We have a couple of guest speakers coming as well, but we're trying to raise money for research into cannabis treatments for rare diseases and many other medical conditions. Now, the only way we're going to do that is through education of the general public, to say, I think this might potentially help me. Can you please get me some information about this, to their doctors, to their health professionals, to politicians?
Because unfortunately a lot of doctors don't know. I mean, we've taken it to our doctors and they've turned around and said, look, at first they didn't even want us going near it. Now they're pleased that I'm on it, and they know how much improvements I've had since I've been on it. The doctor, when he first saw me, he was quite shocked, actually. I could see it in his face, which is a good thing, but at the same time, they don't want anything to do with it. How much hope does that fill you with? When When you go to your doctors saying, I want a legal supply of medicinal cannabis, but they turn around and say, oh no, find someone else to help you. That's not easy, you know. And I mean, I have a good supply, but, you know, what about those who don't? You know, we've had thousands of people go through our Facebook page asking where to go, who to see, you know, because they're suffering. And it's hard to say no to a lot of the people, because unfortunately our supplier, they just can't do it. You know, they're stretched as is. So this needs to be available for everyone. We want to see this eventually, you know, out on the supermarket or wherever, like you can access Panadol and Nurofen, you know, because it's better than that stuff. It doesn't give you the negative effects.
Ben has never once been high from 18 months of medicinal cannabis use. Never once.
And as Dad said, I've had over 600 spasms. You know, those spasms, we've recorded my BP 208 on 190, temperature 41.5, and a pulse rate 190 beats per minute.
For 9 hours.
No, should I be alive? No. I shouldn't be here talking to you guys, but that's medicinal cannabis, you know. The plant, the natural plant, is saving my life, and it is giving me the opportunity to improve. Over 600 spasms, and in that 18 months that I've been on the oil, I've only had three spasms. Need I say any more? Do I do the mic drop? Or?
As we've said to many politicians on many public forums, radio, TV, we're on the radio again this morning, at start, but they're still way too restrictive. We need this, we need it now, not 2 years from now, not 5 years from now. If I had to wait for a medication for my son, he wouldn't be here. So I'm going to be blunt and I'm going to say, let's cut the bullshit, let's get it done.